Today we're diving into something that's both tasty and sustainable. Mushrooms. Now, here's a fun thought. What if the mushrooms you ate today could help grow the mushrooms you'll eat tomorrow? This is the core concept of the circular economy. Every year, the world grows millions of tons of mushrooms. They're healthy, packed with nutrients, and surprisingly eco-friendly. But here's the catch. Mushroom farming also creates a lot of leftover material known as spent mushroom substrate, or SMS. That's the mixture of sawdust, straw, and bran that mushrooms grow on. Once the harvest is over, what's left behind still looks pretty rich. So, can we reuse it to grow more mushrooms? That's the question a group of scientists from Brazil and Spain recently asked. They experimented with reusing this spent material to grow oyster mushrooms, one of the most common edible types. Their idea was simple. Take the waste from one mushroom crop, mix it into a new batch, and see if it can support another round of growth. So, what happened? Well, the mushrooms did grow again, but not as well. The reused material had lost some of its nutrients, especially nitrogen, which mushrooms really need to thrive. Each reuse cycle produced fewer mushrooms, showing that while reuse is possible, it's not yet the perfect recipe for a strong harvest. But here's the exciting part. The research still points us in the right direction. It shows that with a few tweaks, maybe adding fresh organic matter or rebalancing nutrients, we could eventually close the loop on mushroom farming. Imagine a system where nothing goes to waste. Every bit of substrate gets recycled into the next generation of crops. That's the circular economy in action. This kind of work reminds us that innovation doesn't always mean inventing something new. Sometimes it's about rethinking what we already have and making it last longer. So, here's something to think about. If mushrooms can almost grow from their own waste, what other industries could do the same? What everyday materials around us might be waiting for their second life? Thanks for tuning in to the R&D Lab. Visit engisphere.com to explore the engineering concepts. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who loves science or just loves mushrooms. See you next time, where research meets real life.